Man, what's up, YouTube? A lot of you young guys and older gentlemen and ladies, y'all just graduated. If that was from college or if that was from high school. And I'm just going to give you guys some real advice about life after high school and life after college, man. You're going to start with high schoolers first. After you graduate high school, you need to seriously start thinking about what you want to do with your life. What direction do you want to go in as far as your life, man? What do you want to do? You need to be thinking about a career. You shouldn't just be thinking about, I'm going to continue to work at Walmart. I'm going to continue to work at McDonald's forever, Wendy's forever, Taco Bell forever. You need to think about, man, I need to find me a career that's going to benefit me in the long run. Right? So, going off of that, if you plan on going to college, find you a good degree, bro, that's going to benefit you in the long run. Like, for example, something like STEM. For example, if you want to be a lawyer or you want to go into law, you want to go into, being a doctor or, an engineer, things of that sort. High skills, right, which is going to lead you to high income. But the flip side of that is that's also going to put you into a lot of student debt, fam. You also have to go to college longer for them type of careers. So you need to really understand what you want to do with your life. If you don't want to go to college, I highly recommend you going to trade school. I highly recommend that. Becoming a plumber, becoming an electrician, becoming a truck driver, because that's always going to be needed in the economy. It's mandatory. So just make a smart decision as far as your career, but don't have the mindset of being stuck at Walmart forever. Don't have that type of mindset, man. Another thing as far as high schoolers, fam, make smart decisions, bro. Make smart decisions, man, because life is going to start to get more real, right? You're not really experiencing life because you under your parents' guidance, your parents' household. They provide everything for you. You don't have to worry about paying bills. So you kind of, you just live in that, right? But as you start to mature in this world, as you start to develop, you're going to be pushed into the real world, bro, where you living on your own, where you have to pay your own bills. And they don't stop coming, bro. They don't. The first of the month, bills is here. It doesn't matter if you in debt by $20,000. It don't matter if you in debt by $100. Bro, they need their money immediately, bro. Or you getting put out. So you really need to understand what you're doing, bro. Make smart choices, man. Don't be getting these women pregnant, bro. I speak on that. Don't do that, bro. You fresh out of high school, you 18, bro. Don't be trying to knock up these chicks and getting them pregnant, bro. That's stupid. Very dumb. Very dumb. Don't do that, bro. Have a child when you have more income, when you have financial stability, fam, where you can afford it. A lot of people make dumb decisions, bro. Impulsive. It's just in the moment, and you have a child, bro. Don't do that. Also, don't get married after high school. Please don't do that nonsense. Because that high school sweetheart stuff, man, that goes out the window, dog. I'm gonna be real. That goes out the window, fam. It's a lot of older individuals that will tell you the same thing, bro. That goes out the window, bro. High school sweetheart nonsense, man, that goes out the window. Those type of relationships, man, that stuff barely lasts, bro. When she's going off to college and she states away, bro, you can kiss it goodbye, fam. It's a done deal. Because what, you gonna see her once a month, bro. So the other 30 days, what is she doing? She's staying faithful. She's staying loyal to you, right? That's what you was told to believe in, man. It's over. I'm just being real. It's over, bro. So don't get married after high school. Don't do that. That's stupid. Don't have a child after high school because you can't afford it. You have no income. You don't have the type of income. Right? Make smart decisions when you get out of high school, bro, because you almost in the real world, depending if you go into the workforce or if you still going to college, family, your parents are still taking care of you, bro, you're not in the real world yet because you're not on your own. But that's my advice to high schoolers, fam. Make smart decisions, number one. Number two, you need to figure out what do you want to do as far as your career? What do you want to do with your life? Because that would be like one of the best times because you 18, bro. You can do whatever you want to do with your life. But make sure it can provide high income so you will be okay in this world, man, because you need money, bro. Don't listen to people that tell you that you don't need money. You need money. Don't get a degree that is useless. That is a bunch of nonsense. Don't do that. Get you a degree that's actually going to benefit you. Please, bro. Like general studies. Don't get no get no type of degree like that. It's a waste of time, bro. Don't do it. Find you something that's gonna actually put some income into your bank account, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just being honest. And this is somebody who went to college. It can be a scam if you let it be a scam, but if you use it for what it's for and you can get the right value, you can do well in this world, bro. You can really do good, right? But you don't need to go to college, fam. You can go to trade school for the high schoolers. And also, you're going to lose a lot of friends, bro. You're going to start to grow apart from your friends, bro, especially if you move on. If you move out of state, I moved out of state. I don't see none of my homeboys like that no more. None of them. Right? And it's just how it is, bro. It's just life. I had to move on with my life, fam. They moved on with their life. Then if you graduated college, you in the real world. Now you in the real world, bro, because you on your own. You got to pay your own bills. You got to find you a place to stay that's on your own. Your parents ain't looking out for you no more. I mean, depending on your financial position, you got to find your own stuff, bro. You got to get it on your own. You got to get it out the mud. You got to grind. That I'm just let you know, fam, that you can do it. You can be successful. Use the information that you was taught and apply it, man, so you can be successful, so you can make money, bro. Right? But I understand you're probably going to be in student loan debt, man. That's another thing, student loan debt. So now you got to work a job to pay them. Right? You have to work a job to pay them, and then on top of that, you got to pay all your other bills. You got to pay your car payment. It's a lot, bro. It's going to get stressful. It's going to get overwhelming. But if you stay with it, if you stay down, if you put your head down and you work as hard as you can work and you maximize your opportunities, man, you're going to get the benefits, man. Just don't give up in life, man. It's going to be hard. It's going to be stressful because you have a lot to pay for it. You got to pay them. You got to pay all them loans off, them debts that you got to pay all that back. You got to pay all that back. You got to take care of your car payment and you got to take care of your rent. It's a lot, bro. So you might be in a position where you need to juggle two jobs at one time, maybe working 80 hours a week or something, man. You got to do what you have to do. But over time, once you pay off that debt, you're going to start to see the benefits, man. You're going to see the benefits. And this is another thing, man. Don't rush, man. Don't rush, bro. Don't try to rush it, man. Enjoy the hard times because the hard times is what makes the success so much better, bro. You got to realize, fam, like, people, like, in their 35s up is usually probably when most people start making that type of six-figure income. It takes a while to get there, bro. It doesn't happen overnight, bro. It's okay. You might not start off making 100,000, bro. You might start off making 40 or 50, but over time, you can get there. Over time, bro, you can get there, man. You can do it. Don't give up. And hopefully you didn't get a pointless degree. Hopefully you didn't, man. Or you just wasting your time in college. I hope you got a degree that was actually meaningful, fam, where you could actually make some good money, bro. You know? But that was just my advice, fam. After you graduate, man, life can get real serious, fam. It can punch you in your face if you're not prepared. But if you are prepared and you got the tools and you got, most importantly, you have the information, you are on track to do really well in this world, bro. You can do great. Now, of course, you're going to have some hard times, man. When you late on your rent, you know, you might have hard times, fam, where you just eating ramen noodles with hamburger helper because that's all you can afford. Where you might be struggling financially. You're going to have periods where you struggle financially, fam. I had them. You're going to have periods where you don't have no type of income coming in, bro. I experienced that, bro. I had no type of income. And you have to figure out something. You got to learn how to budget to make it work. You have to learn how to save your money. You know what I'm saying? Save your money. This is where financial discipline comes in, is when you're in the real world. When you with your parents, bro, you're not in the real world yet. You just living with them. When you get on your own, that's when you're in the real world, because life is serious. Because if you joking around, if you being a jackwagon, life is gonna punch you in the face multiple times, and you have to find a way to keep getting back up. Right? You might be on your last $200 to $300, bro, and that's all you have to last you through the whole month. You have to you got to lock in. You got to focus. You can't be distracted, man. Focus on your success, and everything else will fall in place, bro. That's my advice, man. It's your boy Key, and I'm gone, man.